concerned.
All right, Vivek, thanks a lot for that. Let's move on to Abhishek now. Some updates coming in from the BFSI space. HDFC Bank, Yes Bank, IndusInd Bank. Abhishek joins with a roundup of all of these. Abhishek.
Well, Mangalam, to begin with, HDFC Bank, the loan growth has disappointed over there, which is largely led by the fact that, sequentially there is a drag in the corporate loan growth. So, to begin with, deposits are up 19.9% YOY and about 3.6% quarter-on-quarter. The CASA momentum has not kept in line with the deposit momentum, and we are seeing fund flow across banks moving away from CASA to term deposits. So, CASA ratio is at 8-quarter low of 44% when compared to 45.5% in the previous quarter. The loan growth at 19.5% YOY is the weakest in last 4 quarters, and about just 1.8% quarter-on-quarter is perhaps the weakest in last 6 quarters. X of pool that they have the arrangement with HDFC Limited, the loan growth is at 19.5% YOY and close to 1.9% quarter-on-quarter. The credit to deposit ratio is at 5-quarter low of 86.9%. So you can expect some pressure on the net interest margin on a sequential basis. Coming on to Yes Bank, it's a mixed bag given the fact that deposit momentum is pretty strong, up about nearly 16% YOY and 6.8% quarter-on-quarter. The CASA ratio has held up relatively well when you compare to peers. It's just declined by 10 basis points on a sequential basis. The advances growth, now they have lost market share both YOY and quarter-on-quarter. So advances growth is at 11.7% YOY and about 2% on a sequential basis. The liquidity coverage ratio, that's improved over there nearly to about 120% when compared to 105% in the previous quarter. Coming on to IndusInd Bank, the loan growth on a YOY basis is perhaps at a 12-quarter high. So to begin with, deposit momentum, it's up 14.3% YOY and about 3% sequentially. The CASA ratio or the low-cost deposit ratio is at 7-quarter low of 42%. Calculation shows that, the CASA in absolute value has actually grown lower than the overall deposit momentum. Retail deposits, however, remain strong, growing at more than 6% quarter-on-quarter. The advances growth were at 19% YOY and about 4.5% sequentially. So the credit to deposit ratio, that's improved both YOY and quarter-on-quarter. Back to you.
Okay, all right, Abhishek. Thanks very much for that. So a couple of big financial firms coming out with their Q3 updates, HDFC Bank, IndusInd Bank and Yes Bank. Loan growth continues to be in double digits. But moving on.